Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Shotgun Red. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Sheila. And recently we did a poll with our viewers, and a lot of them said they like skillet recipes.
And we have the perfect skillet recipe for you today. So we are going to take you back and we're going to show you how it's done. Okay, so we are going to start with a little prep work here. We've got some boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
We're going to slice these lengthwise in half.
And we're going to do that with all of them. We had quite a bit of chicken here. It was actually more than 2 pieces. That was just the first one we cut. So we've got about 4 tablespoons of flour here, and we're going to season it with
1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper, and a teaspoon of onion powder.
And we're going to reserve about a tablespoon of the lemon pepper. Yeah, I always like to season the flour, you know. So we're just going to mix that into the flour. And then we're going to dredge
the chicken in the seasoned flour.
And just kind of set it aside. And we're going to do that with each and every piece. Flavoring up both sides of that chicken.
Ooh, it's going to be good.
So we'll get done with these. And we'll head to the stove.
We have some water boiling in a 3-quart stock pot. And we are adding 1 teaspoon of salt.
I always like to add salt before we add the pasta. And then we picked up just some Barilla, I don't know, it's Barilla spaghetti. And we're going to put this with spaghetti today. So I'm just going to break these in half and maybe do about 3/4 of a pound. You know, depending on how much you want to make, that's up to you.
And then in a skillet on medium heat, we are adding some olive oil. We love our olive oil, don't we?
Yeah, about 3 tablespoons maybe.
Place the chicken in the skillet.
Right in there, all that oil.
Ooh, yes.
And I'm doing this in a non-stick skillet because it'll make it much easier for us. A lot of pieces of chicken, but we're going to get it all in here. Think we can do it?
Yes, I think so.
A little bit more here.
Yeah, there's one.
And a little piece I'm going to put in there too.
Oh, there you go. We are going to take some paprika and sprinkle it onto the chicken.
I like it because it adds a little color to that chicken and flavor. So we'll do
it don't take much.
No, just a little bit. And I'll do that on both sides too. And then we'll flip them. Cook the other side. Be careful not to overcook the chicken, but just make sure it's done. Oops, hold of that thing. I'm trying here. All right, and then I'll let that cook. You want to make sure they're nice and brown on both sides.
Look at that.
I like to turn them over one more time just to make sure they're nice and crispy on the outside.
And then we're going to remove the chicken and set it aside.
So we'll just put it on a plate here because we got some other things to cook. So just set it aside here. Slippery little suckers.
Yeah, I could take me some dipping sauce right now and go to town on the chicken.
Now we're going to make a roux for the sauce.
We're going to add just a little bit more olive oil and 4 tablespoons of butter.
And turn that heat down just to medium-low.
And 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour.
And we're going to whisk that in, and you're going to keep whisking this.
Making your own roux.
That's right.
Continue to whisk.
Let that flour cook for a minute or 2. Make sure it's completely cooked into that butter and that olive oil. And then we're going to add some other goodies.
3 teaspoons of minced garlic.
That's some goodies right there. Mix that in. Don't let that garlic burn. Keep mixing. 1 1/4 cup
of hot water.
And we added in 1 tablespoon of Better Than Bouillon chicken flavor. And I really like the flavor of the Better Than Bouillon, but if you've just got regular chicken broth, you can use that. But we're going to use this today for our sauce. And we're just pouring in a little at a time.
Yeah, 1 cup of half and half.
And we're just going to add that in a little at a time. So we're just going to keep whisking that in and making our yummy sauce. And how thick you want your broth. Do you want it thinner or thicker? Depends on how much liquid you add. So this is just kind of test as you go.
3 teaspoons of lemon juice. 1 tablespoon of W sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. Gonna add some nice flavor to that. And then we'll probably add a little more of our chicken broth. Probably just add all of it. And a little bit more of our half and half. Put in there, keep mixing it in, mixing it in. Like I said, it depends on how much broth you want to make for your chicken. Once that broth is done, we're going to take
our chicken and put it back in the skillet.
Place it back in that lemony, yummy goodness that we made. Yum. I like to kind of flip them over and get some of that delicious lemon flavor on all sides, you know?
Get it all covered.
Still on medium-low. And then a little bit of water. Just think it needs a little bit, because you know that flour will start to thicken up on you. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more water in there because I don't want it to get too thick. It won't pour over the noodles well. So just kind of keep an eye on it because it will continue to cook. And it looks like our pasta's done over here.
It does.
So we'll go and drain that and put a little olive oil in it to keep it from sticking.
Sprinkle some grated Parmesan cheese on it.
We've always got to have some kind of cheese on it, don't we? Got to have some grated Parmesan.
And a little more lemon pepper.
Yeah, we reserved a little bit of that, so we'll just sprinkle some more of that on there. And this lemon pepper really adds a lot of great flavor to this. Hence lemon pepper chicken.
And cover and let it simmer for about 5 minutes.
And we're checking it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. That's perfect. Delicious. You smell that flavor? So we'll take some of our pasta and we'll scoop it into our pasta bowl, our famous red pasta bowls that everybody loves.
They do, don't they?
That's right. We got the link below for these pasta bowls if you're interested in getting some. They're wonderful.
And the right size.
Oh yeah, they're perfect for this too. Take that pasta, put that in there. And like I said, we had some olive oil in the pasta that we mixed in to keep it from sticking together too. Then we're going to take our chicken and place it right over the pasta. And drizzle some of that yummy lemon flavored broth right over the pasta. Look at that. Delicious. And then we're going to add a couple of lemon slices. And that just smells so good. Wait until you try this. It's so good. Little Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I love the cheese. I like that lemon right there. That's
delicious.
You can even squeeze that lemon on top of that.
Oh, yeah. A little parsley. Some lemon slices, and dinner is served. Smells delicious. Look at that.
2 forks up.
As Steve was saying.
Is this the best lemon chicken skillet you've ever had? If it ain't, it ought to be. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye.
Well, that's She and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.